What's happening, everyone? My name's Dave Major and welcome into the Drum Central YouTube channel. It's Friday, which means it's time for another lick. Now we're doing things a little bit differently this week. It's more of an inspired lick than an exact copy, as the other ones that I've previously done have been. This is a Steve Smith stroke Todd Sucherman stroke Dave Weckl kind of idea. There's a PDF below which demonstrates it and shows you it in various different contexts. And so let's get straight to it. The lick we're going to play today is best described as a crushed paradiddle-diddle with a bass drum. A paradiddle-diddle, if you don't know, is right, left, right, right, left, left, pa-ra-di-dul-di-dul. What we're going to do is we're going to take the two singles and squish them together to make a flam, which means we have flam, then right, right, left, left. That's going to give us 5 notes. And we're going to add one bass drum at the end to give our hands a little bit of a rest and to round it off into a nice 16th note triplet subdivision. So the lick itself, just on the snare drum, is... Now, depending on in what style you play it or what orchestration you use, you can kind of channel different drummers like Steve Smith, Todd Sucherman, Vinnie Colaiuta, etc., etc. I'm just going to split the flam, which, if you have any flam rudiment, is a really good way to start orchestrating it around the kit. So I'm going to take the flam, I'm going to put it on the first tom, and I'm going to come back to the snare drum for the other notes, so it sounds like this. Now that's 16th note triplets, so we're going to play it as 1 triplet and triplet, 2 triplet and triplet, 3 triplet and triplet, 4 triplet and triplet. Sounds like this. Take the flam, move it around, down the toms, maybe incorporate a wee crash cymbal or something like that, and you end up with this. Doesn't sound like much yet, but once we put the click on and start to ramp that up a little bit, you'll start to see how you can use it in maybe a swung funk context or even a jazz context or straight up rock and roll. Check this. 1 triplet and triplet, 2 triplet and triplet, 3 triplet and triplet, 4 triplet and triplet. Now let's try it a little bit faster at 80 beats a minute. A couple of things to remember. We could, if we wanted, switch the flam to a left one. We're still going to play the same sort of hand order, which would be flam, right, right, left, left, bass. But now it's a left flam instead of a right flam like that. That one will give us a bit more aggression because we're really hammering a backbeat on this snare drum, which gives us this. We can also take the left hand, the first one of the flam, and chuck it on an open hi-hat, and you get a very kind of Todd Sucherman-esque fill, which sounds like this. So let's take it right the way up, and we'll try it at 120, which is a really kind of a swung funk tempo, and we can really start to hear how this lick melds into kind of one flow of notes, very Elvin Jonesy. So there it is. There's a Steve Smith, Dave Weckl, Todd Sucherman inspired kind of paradiddle thing. A lot of these licks you can adapt and move around, and feel free to move them into different subdivisions, play them in different styles at different tempos. Make sure you hit subscribe because we've got some great content coming up, and I'll see you next time.